Hello, people. You're welcome to CONVO with PsA right here on Love Plus TV. My name is Tahiru Abdul Jalil, but as usual, people call me Prince Sparkles Africa. We promise to bring you nothing short of the best on our very network that is Love Plus TV. Right here, we shall profile people that you certainly would get inspiration from. Remember, we brought you a series of interviews, and today we're privileged to have in our studio with us a lady that has got so many parts. She's into arts, she's a teacher by profession, and she's done a lot. And moreover, she is a beauty queen. I'm privileged to have in my studio today, ladies and gentlemen, Madam Jalilyatu.
Movers and the shakers in the consultative assembly.
I am a native of Dabo.
Go back to the Holy Quran for solution. Now the Al Quran and Shawz.
And you'll more Abdel Nasser, Imam Mahmoud Al Hadi Jibril, Imam Mustajab.
Tomorrow's responsibilities will be greater.
The name, you can be sure, emanated.
So, why not join me, Abdul Jalilyatu, a son of Musa Kumo, as my guests and I throw you to life-changing stories.
Make a date every Friday at 8:30 p.m. only on Sagani TV.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Once again, my name is Tahiru Abdul Jalil, but like I say, I prefer to be called Prince Sparkles Africa, because that is the name for this particular program on your network right now, Love Plus TV. Like I said, we have in our studios today a beautiful lady. She's a beauty queen. She's got so many parts. So the convo promised to be a very interesting one today. Madam Jalilyatu, good afternoon. You're welcome to our studios.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's been a while.
I'm around.
And I can see you flourishing. You're doing great.
Yeah.
You are into a lot of things, but basically, my viewers want to know who Madam Jalilyatu is.
Okay. I'm Hamid Jalilyatu, a native of Yindi here,
Okay.
who attended my primary school and junior high school at Presby.
Okay.
And I didn't just stop there. I proceeded to Tamale Senior High School, popularly known as Tamasco,
Okay.
where I took part in home economics.
Okay.
But most people think home economics is just about cooking.
Okay.
We have other aspects.
Okay.
And that was clothing and textiles.
All right.
Actually, from there, my aim was to become a fashion designer.
All right.
But my mom said, North here, people do not purchase it that much.
All right.
So I had to go in for a different thing.
Okay.
So from Tamasco, I proceeded to Tamale Teacher Training College,
All right.
where I did general program.
All right.
And I'm teaching at Kulkuni Junior High School, a suburb of Yendi.
All right.
Yeah.
So you are a teacher.
Yes, please.
And also into fashion, also into a lot of things, right?
Yeah, I do makeup aside teaching.
Yeah, like what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
I will come to talk about that. But I want us to begin from the home. I mean,
Okay.
who are you born to? Mom, dad, which family? From
Okay.
the north here or somewhere? Where are you, please?
Okay, I'm from the Zabdais family.
Okay.
But now, currently, my dad is now a chief,
Okay.
known as Muguna.
Okay.
My mom is Madam Aisha Sumani,
Okay.
and my dad is Shaibu Hamidu.
All right.
Yeah.
But that just goes by one name, Pungpuno. Which one is that one?
Pungpono is the name of her village where she was born and raised.
Okay.
Before she moved to Yendi.
Okay. Where's that village anyways?
Actually, you
If you don't mind, you can
locate it-
continue with your makeup whilst we talk.
You can locate it on this thing, Kanimo.
Okay.
You know Kanimo. When you get to Kanimo,
I've heard the name before, but I've not been there
Kanimo
actually.
is a village on the Tamale Yendi Road.
Okay.
Yeah. When
Alright.
you get to Kanimo, there's a road leading to Pongpono.
Okay.
It's not just by the roadside. You will have to go
You have to branch
inside.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, apart from we knowing who mom and dad is there a man in your life, or we should leave that one and skip it?
No, I don't have a man in my life.
There's
for
no
now.
man in your life
Yes,
for now.
please. Yes, please.
Are you sure after this video is out, there wouldn't be any trouble? For
no,
you saying
there will
there's
not
no
be
man
any
in your
trouble.
life? Really?
Yes, please.
Okay. So that means you are ready to mingle. Or you are single and not ready to mingle.
Actually, I'm dating, but I'm not married.
You are not married.
Yes, please.
So who is this lucky guy?
I'll leave that personal.
You keep that personal.
Yes,
I
please.
know. Ladies always want to keep that part of their life personal till maybe everything at all formalizes. But then you are on a set doing makeup.
Yeah.
And basically, what kind of makeup are you doing? Do you have it in various types?
We have casual, we have bridal makeup.
Okay.
We have makeup for outdoors.
Okay.
Let me just see. That's all.
Okay. So which type are you doing right now?
This is a casual makeup.
Casual makeup.
Yes,
So with
please.
this, you can take it anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Does it have any specific function related? Probably, if I'm going to a wedding, if I'm going to a birthday party, if
Yeah.
I'm stepping out in the daytime, night, do you have any different kind of makeups that goes for
Yeah,
various
you see,
categories?
with the daytime makeup, it's different from the night one.
Okay.
Night one, it shouldn't be appearing too much on the person's face.
Okay.
Even with the daytime on. But the night one is supposed to be mild
Okay.
than the daytime on.
All
the
right.
colors you have to use on the person's face
Okay.
shouldn't be too colorful
All right.
for the night.
So I've heard a lot of stories about makeups, and I don't know, but people have got their own issues with makeup that we're not to talk about now. Do you have skin related sort of things that I see here? Maybe if somebody's dark or what, or it's just anything that you
Yeah,
just
you
put
see, when it comes to makeup, when you are working on someone's face,
Okay.
you have to take the person's skin color into consideration
Alright.
before you go in with your colors.
Okay.
You can't actually use a lighter foundation for someone who is dark.
Okay.
When you do that, at the end of the day, the person's neck is going to be different from the face.
I see that
And
a
you
lot.
can't use a dark shade on a person who is fair.
Okay.
For example, look at her face wall.
Okay.
She's fair, and I've used the fair shades on her.
Okay.
If I had used dark shade,
Yeah,
you'd have
yeah.
seen her neck looking fair than her face.
Than her face.
Likewise, if I use a lighter shade on someone who is dark, the neck is going to be different.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this case, this is perfectly for her skin.
Yeah, everything is matching. You can see there's no difference with
Alright.
her face and her skin.
Is it
and
your,
neck.
your passion for this that has made you know that much about this makeup thing, or you actually sort of you studied this at somewhere?
Honestly, if I tell you this, it will surprise you. I learned all this on YouTube. Nobody taught
YouTube?
me, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And you are doing this?
I
quite
learned
well.
all this on YouTube, and I started doing it. That was 2015
I
during
see.
my out program.
Okay.
Whenever we go to work and it's break time that we don't have lesson, I work with my pencils. I try drawing my browns, and when I go home, I still draw my browns.
I see.
And then from there, I started.
What is this
learning how
browns?
to-
What is
This
browns?
is browns. This is eyebrows.
Okay.
This on my face is just the natural browns.
Okay.
I have not draw it.
Okay.
But what I've done on her face, I've drawn a new shape. You decide to use the type of shape that will fit the person's face.
Okay.
We don't just go in with any type of browns at all. We have those that are straight, those that are slanted, and others.
All right. I can see a lot of stuff here. What is the name of this?
This is a powder brush.
Powder brush.
Yeah.
What about those that you have in your hand?
This is a powder brush. We use this for highlighting.
Okay.
This is my powder palette. Okay.
Okay.
This one is combined. We have concealers and we have highlighters, and this is powder. This ones are finished.
Naturally, how long can a makeup last on a lady's face? I hear that is one thing you hate that much. A lady with sweats. You don't want your makeup to be tempered with at all. How long can you keep a makeup?
Yeah, for you to keep makeup on someone's face for a longer period of time, you need to go in with certain certain things. We have the oil control.
If you don't mind, you can continue with your makeup whilst we talk.
Okay, we have the oil control products, and we have one of it is the Pond's. I have it here.
We'll display it later.
We'll display it
Sure,
later.
sure.
Okay, I also have the face lock spray.
Okay.
So before you start, you have to spray the face lock spray on her face.
Okay.
You allow it to dry, then you go in with the Pond's. That is the primer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a type of a primer. You use it on her face. You massage it into her skin. Let it go into it, and you allow it to dry.
Okay.
After that, you start with your browns.
Okay.
And after your browns, you go. This is the browns. After the browns, you go in with the eyeshadow. This is it.
Okay.
It's going to make her eyeballs appear.
Okay.
Yeah. So after doing that, you line it.
So you can deliberately make a lady who doesn't have any eyeballs at all to appear.
Yeah. You let it appear.
That is quite magical.
Yeah.
I read you sort of you faking our ladies for us, right?
I don't see makeup. People see makeup to be faking.
Right.
It's not actually faking. It adds beauty to the person who is already beautiful.
What about somebody who is not beautiful?
We can still transform the person.
But you agree there are ladies that are not beautiful, right?
Actually, beauty is not about the facial appearance.
Don't take me there. You are a makeup artist. I know.
Yeah.
Just looking at the person you have in front of you. She's beautiful, fine.
Yeah, she's beautiful. But I know
we might have somebody before you that would not look as she is now.
We are all different people.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't just say someone is not beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
You don't want to go into the personal stuff.
Yes.
But really, on the serious note, does this bring money?
It brings money depending on.
Do you do this for as business? Do people contact you for their weddings?
Yeah,
what have you?
I've made a lot of people on their weddings.
Okay.
Yeah, naming ceremonies, birthday parties, and other stuffs. But where I'm working currently, makeup is not fetching that much.
Okay, that is not fundraising for that matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, they see it to be like it's too expensive.
Okay.
But somewhere apart from here, they pay much.
They pay that much.
Yeah. Some people feel after washing their face off, there's no need for them paying for the makeup again.
But what about
the thing is, they are supposed to deposit some money.
Okay.
That one will show that you have actually booked me for your occasion.
All right.
If you don't pay half of the amounts you have been charged, I can decide not to appear.
Okay, you can just decide not to appear. Let's just leave it there and go for a bit of a commercial break. You are still live on Convo with PSA right here on North Plus TV. My name is Jalilyatu. Please take and say, let's go for a bit of a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Movers and the shakers in the consultative assembly.
I am a native of Dabo.
Go back to the Holy Quran for solution. Now the Zalfur Anabin Shaw's on.
And you'll want Abdel Nasser Imam Mahmoud Al Haji Jibril Imam Mustafa.
Tomorrow's responsibilities will be greater.
The name, you can be sure, emanated.
So, why not join me, Jalilyatu, a son of Musa Kumo, as my guests and I throw you to life-changing stories.
Make a date every Friday at 8:30 p.m. only on Sagani TV.
Welcome back from the commercial break. You are still live on North Plus TV, Convo with PSA. My name is Tahiru Abdul Jalil. Let's go over and say hello to Madam Jelia one more time. She's still here. Madam Jelia, how far with your makeup?
We are done.
You are done.
Yes, please.
All right. Can we see the person before you have face on the camera? Wow, this is beautiful. So roughly, how many minutes would it take you to make up somebody?
Actually, like when you are too fast, maybe 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Casual makeup. Yeah. If you are fast.
All right.
Yeah,
so 40 minutes of makeup.
Time. The brow salon is not easy at all. If you don't take time with it, the person is not going to look beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah,
so 40 minutes of makeup. 40 minutes
important.
of makeup would cost you how much? How much should this go for?
Supposing
I brought my wife and you are, that is quite cheap, you know, or?
Yeah, depending on where I'm working.
Okay.
If I don't do that, I'm not going to get customers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to bring the price down.
I see.
Yes, please.
Should somebody want to contact you for this, how do they do that?
I have my...
Do you get to give out your
my
cell line, your business line, I mean?
Yeah, I have
which one is it?
That's my intent.
Yeah, so let's pick it on camera.
054 82 45 482. Yeah, and the brand name is Jelly's Beauty.
Jelly's Beauty.
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you very much. And viewers, you still live on Love Plus TV. My name Tahiru Abdul Jalil. Come here, Prince Sparkles Africa. We go for a break again. When we back, we shall go into Madam Jelia's life. We get to dig out whatever you need to know about her. You want to seek and say, and don't miss this convo.
Movers and the shakers in the consultative assembly.
I am a native of Dabo.
Go back to the Holy Quran for solution. Now the Al-Quran bin Charles
And you'll more Abdel Nasser Imam Mahmoud Al-Haji Jibril Imam Mustafa Jean.
Tomorrow's responsibilities will be greater.
The name, you can be sure, emanated.
So, why not join me, Jalilyatu, a son of Musa Kumo, as my guests and I throw you to life-changing stories.
Make a date every Friday at 8:30 p.m. only on Sagani TV.
You're welcome from the commercial break. Let's continue our convo with Madam Jalilyatu. You're still in our studios, and now the person we're making up is gone. I'm sure that was a very great stuff in turnout, right?
Yes. Please.
Are you impressed by the makeup that you had today?
Yeah,
yourself?
I'm impressed.
Are there instances that you make somebody that you feel like, let me do this again? Do you have that sometimes? Do you feel that way sometimes?
Yeah. Sometimes. You know, especially we talked about the sweating aspect.
Okay.
Sometimes you make someone up, and by the time you get done, the whole face will just be messed.
Wow.
You have to go back again, and that one is very difficult. Patching makeup is very difficult. It's not easy. Yeah, you have to go in.
But that's great. Let's switch off from this makeup thing and come and talk about you in person. Somewhere in 2017, you participated in the pageant show Miss Damba.
Yes,
that was organized by who was the event organizer?
Nabil Abdul
Jedi was the event organizer. How did the event go?
Let me say it was a success.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Though there were a lot of challenges, but it was a success.
All right. So let's see from the beginning to all the way to the end. From the time you went for auditions to the reality show itself, the climax and everything. Just tell us, let us in as to what we should know about Miss Damba that happened like 3-4 years ago.
Miss Damba was a program that was held to project our culture and its values.
Okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't only for Dagumbes.
Okay.
Let me just say it was meant for the Moli Dagbani people, people from Mampugu, people from the Gonja aspects and other parts came together and they organized it. With the auditions, it took part at Mafara Hotel, and they came out with the final 10 people.
Okay.
Yendi here, we were two. We were two people who stood for Yendi. And at the end of the day, we all had positions.
Okay.
I was the first runner-up, that was the second position, and she was the second runner-up.
Okay.
And the Gonja part, the lady there was crowned.
She was the winner.
Yes, please.
Okay. I know after every contest, there are often issues. Even the elections that politicians go into, they feel somehow. Did you feel like you were given the position that was due you as a contestant on the show, being first runner-up?
Let me say yes. Because at the end of the day, I didn't know how they did it, because we were told that winning was going to be based on your state performance and voting. And with the votes, I was leading, and my state performance too was great. So at the end of the day, when I wasn't crowned the winner, there was a lot of chaos at the stadium. People were angry. Yeah. But I told my people to keep calm. God knows what actually fits me. Yeah, if I'm not crowned the winner today, someday I will definitely be the winner. And they used to tell us that if you are not crowned the winner, it doesn't mean that you are not good. We are all good. Yeah.
Did that actually open up doors for you? I mean, mostly when you come on camera for a reality show, before even the whole program gets to an end, people would have perhaps get to know you. Did you feel any kind of opening after Miss Damba?
First of all, let me say, throughout my participation in Miss Damba, it helped encourage my confidence level. Though I was already confident in doing things. But after Miss Damba, I realized that facing the camera wasn't any big deal anymore. And talking in public was just something easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after Miss Damba, I can walk into a place to do something and then they'll be like, hey, this is our queen, come and let her serve you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really opened doors for me, though I didn't get any contracts from people to work for them. You know, they do contact beauty queens to do adverts and other things.
Okay.
I've not had any opportunity like that for now, but it has opened doors for me.
Doors for you.
Yeah.
All right. So did that sort of increase your level of interest in any other pageant show that might take place? Probably looking at other events that are organized at the national level. Did you at the point feel like after Miss Damba, I will surely go up and be this in future?
Yeah, after Miss Damba, even before I went and participated in Miss Damba, my aim was to contest for this time, Ghana's Most Beautiful.
Okay.
That was what I wanted to do. But my mom said, with those things, if you don't know anybody up there, you are not going to come out successfully.
Okay.
You have to know somebody first.
All right.
So after Miss Zamba, I actually prepared to attend an audition without my mom's consent.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I stopped, even though I was done with my clothing and everything.
Okay.
But I just stopped at once because I didn't inform anybody in my house. And if I had attended and at the end of the day they will select me, and then my mom will not know, my dad will not know how I got there. It won't be, no fear.
Okay.
Our parents come first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. So they talk about North. That is where we coming from. That is why we projecting.
Yeah.
That is why North Plus TV. That is why CONVO with PsA. Though we should be doing this maybe sometimes in the ban so that we get to serve everybody. But at least for the purpose of those in the diaspora, that I want to understand whatever at all we're doing. When you talk about North and Islam as a religion, at a point in time, your parents will begin putting pressure on you to settle down, bring home a man. Let's get you settled. You need to be responsible. They see you, if you're not married, as not being responsible. What is your take on that? Nothing Islam putting sort of say, excuse my words in quote, pressure on youth growing up to get married at ages say 25, 30 thereof. What is your take on that?
Based on Islamically, it's good to get married as at now. But I would say God has the time for everything.
Okay.
I feel my time is not yet up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Do you feel pressurized sometimes from family and
I get that every
your community itself?
I get that every day.
Okay.
You see, someone like me, I've been through school now.
Okay.
I'm working, and my main aim was to get married before I do my degree.
I see.
Yeah, I'm currently running a degree program, and it's a sandwich program.
Okay.
I wanted to get married before I do my degree program because after tertiary, when we started working, with even this diploma set, I've seen a lot of people who say, I'm scared of this lady.
Okay.
These people, we refer to them as I know my rights people.
Okay.
Yeah, they feel since we take salary, we won't respect the men. Yeah, and I mean to make a business at all. There are a lot of people out there who would want to marry me, but they are scared of me. So I wanted to get married before I proceed. And since I wasn't getting a man, I said, why not I go back to school? Maybe from there I can get a man and settle down. The pressure from home is not easy.
It's not easy.
Sometimes I don't even feel comfortable staying at home.
Very soon the man will come.
Amen.
Ajia will stop the pressure.
Inshallah.
All right. We want to wrap up, but you are somebody that is a role model to lots of youth coming up, young ladies and guys alike. What would be your message of motivation to everybody, just the elderly, the youth coming up, everybody here in the northern region, Ghana, and the world at large? What is your message that you send out there to inspire somebody watching us right now on North Plus TV?
My message goes to especially the youth growing out, especially those who wants to be like me. It's not easy, but you have to keep on trying and never lose hope. If you have faith in God, you are going to make it in life. I didn't know one day I would be here like this talking to you. So I'd like to encourage you all to do your best, especially the ladies. Forget about what these young guys are doing out there. When you go to school, achieve your aim, there are a whole lot of things you are going to do by yourself. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you definitely need a man to settle down with. At one aspect of life, I would say they should get married before they proceed. Yeah.
So if the man should come, they should marry.
If the man should come, they should marry.
And
Yeah,
if the
they
man
should
comes
marry before they
later,
proceed.
that is bonus.
Yeah, and if the man comes later, that is bonus. I wish by now I would have been married. Yeah.
Perhaps you can't even tell how that could have affected your growth. Maybe getting married could have somehow truncated your education.
That depends on the type of man you are going to get married to. When you get married to a responsible man who also wants a responsible lady, you can't just get up and want your husband to do everything by himself. At least it should be the type of woman who will help your husband. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Jalilyatu. She's a beauty queen. She's into makeup, and she's just somebody who loves fashion. She's full of life, and very importantly, she's a teacher by profession. And I just want that bit and every part of her to inspire somebody today watching us on our CONVO right here on Love Plus TV. CONVO in PsA is a show, and my name is Tahiru Abdul Jalil, but I prefer to be called Prince Sparkles Africa. Stick and stay with us, and that is it. Thank you very much for your time. We really, really appreciate it.